Welcome to the Rethink Sales Show. My name is Derek Kelly. I am not joined by Jim Shorkey today, but Jim and I were just looking at some videos from the past, and we wanted to share this video with you and walk through it. So I'm going to watch it together with you. It's about a 9-minute video, just the power of putting the customer first and focused on giving them the best price out the door. Think about it. When I see this, I think, man, why don't so many other dealerships do that when they're selling cars? So again, our goal here at the Rethink Sales Show is to help you rethink your sales and live out your mission. So let's check out this throwback video from 2010. All right, here we go.
It's just something I believe. I really do believe it. I believe that it's a great day. No matter if it's raining or snowing, it's a trigger, a constant reminder that it really is a great day. This is a great day. I believe that. We are going to just absolutely overwhelm you with great customer service. We're going to pick your car up. We're going to drop it off. We're going to take you wherever you want to go to while your car is being serviced. We have a popcorn machine. We bake chocolate chip cookies. We have games for the children. We have an internet workstation. We even have a kitchenette for our customers that if they want to come in here and eat lunch while they're here, they can do that. We have massage chairs in our showroom. We're going to give you so much service after the sale that you're going to say, you know what, I'm glad I bought the car. They made it easy.
Just look at that. There's popcorn, there's cookies, right? They're taking care of people, right? It's what we all talk about in sales is putting the customer first. And you can just hear the process of Jim and his team going out of the way to make this experience great for you. I remember my wife and I, before I actually knew Jim and his family, went to the Jim Shorkey Family Auto Group to buy a car. And just they gave us the price right out the door. There was no haggle. There was no let me sit for 2 hours. Let me sit for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. That happens so often is you end up sitting in the showroom for hours and hours, and then you got to go back and forth and talk to this person and that person. And it just wasn't like that. They were just very honest. We were probably only there for an hour or so, and it worked out great. I didn't know that at the time, but I'm just a testimony to what they're talking about way back in 2010. And I know that they still do the same thing today. So Katie, Jim's daughter, is talking in this next segment. So let's watch it.
When you come into our dealership, we want to make it easy for you. We are advertising on the radio, we advertise in the newspaper, and the price that we advertise is the price that you can actually buy the car for, okay? There's no fluff, there's no games, there's no back room, there's no let me talk to my manager.
I think people want to come in and get the best service they possibly can, and I think that they want to be treated fairly. So I developed this one price concept whereby when a customer calls us, here's the price. When a customer emails us, here's the price. When a customer comes in, here's the price. I want to give the customer the very best price I can right from the get-go, and I want it to be a fair price.
Now, the way that we're able to have these excellent prices is because of the special purchases that we make. We're the largest Suzuki dealer in the United States of America. We are the 5th largest Kia dealer in the United States of America, as of today.
We're going to take off the rebates, we're going to take off the dealer cash, we're going to take off the purchase.
Man, isn't that smart? Think about it. I don't know how many of you have been to a car dealership recently, but there's all of these extra fees and rebates, right? And extra, let me talk to this person. You see it throughout. What am I actually paying for? Do I need to pay for that dealer incentive? Do I need to pay for this extra tax, this extra fee? I was excited when I met Jim and I was like, could this actually be true? And then I remembered back to my experience of, wow, I had that same experience. So guys, it's not fluff, right? They're not just talking about, oh, like we wish this were true. This is actually what they live and what they do. And so you see it as people who watch our Rethink Sales show, you see it from just us having honest conversations about health, about building wealth, about relationships, but you also see it in the legacy that Jim and his family has built. So let's jump back in. I just love it. I'm like, man, from a guy who spent the past 10 years of my life building websites and helping people with marketing, why don't more people just be very honest about here's the price, here's what it takes. Because think about it. Think about that from a time efficiency point of view. If you don't have to sit with a customer for 6 hours in a showroom and go through all this mumbo jumbo, then you end up serving that customer better in less time, which means it ends up being better for you because you can actually serve maybe 3 customers in that same time that other dealership may have served 1. And so that's the big benefit here. So let's keep going.
Money, and we're going to come up with a bottom line price. And we're going to give that price to you. We're going to give that price to you. We don't care who it is. Here's the price. There's no lower price for one person and a higher price for another person. It just doesn't work that way.
When you have this vehicle for 3, 4, 5, 10 years, I care. I want it to be the best ownership experience you have ever had.
We take it personally when a customer's not happy. We take it personally. We don't want anybody to be unhappy. Nobody.
We are here to get to know you too.
So guys, listen to that. They care about your experience. You always hear Jim talk about, oh, I gave people my phone number and they would call me no matter who they were. And I see this still happen today. People will still call Jim to this day asking him about, hey, what about this car dealership? Hey, I gave that dealership's now with my children. I don't operate in the business anymore, but I'm happy to connect you. He's still taking phone calls to this day. And I see very few businesses operate that way, where if somebody had a problem, no matter what customer you were, you could call the CEO of that dealership. And that's customer service, guys. That's what we teach. You have to rethink sales. So what you're going to see right now is a conversation with some of the people throughout the team and hear their experience. So let's watch that together.
I'm Steve Rothman. I actually started working here in 1973. I'm a sales manager, used car manager, just all around good guy. We are a low pressure dealership. Our cars, our reputation, and our prices really is what sells the cars. We approach pricing differently. We pre-discount all of our cars the first day of every month. We pass along all of our factory incentives along with the customer incentives to get the best possible price we can. Customer satisfaction is a 2-part index. Number 1, it's how satisfied you are with the sales process. And number 2, it is how satisfied you are with the service process. And we are ranked probably in the top 5 nationally continually. We really strive to satisfy our customers. Understand, we sell a lot of cars outside of our area. We don't just sell cars in Irwin. We sell cars in Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, New York, everywhere. Actually, the cookies and the popcorn are a big part of our mystique. This is what I'm talking about. Fresh baked cookies, 4 or 5 times a day. This is the most popular thing in the whole place. Jim Shorkey popcorn, it's great.
Jedediah Regal. We just make it easier for the customer. We don't want to be here for 5, 6 hours. Not that we don't like you, but we just want to get to the point, and we're sure that the customers want to do the same thing. As far as our pricing strategy goes, everybody that ever comes in here wants the best price, and we try and give that. We give you a one shot. We give you the best deal we possibly can right away.
Most people are scared when they go into a car dealership, and it's not the way to do it. You're spending a lot of money. You got to have fun doing it. Second biggest investment of your life, and let's have fun doing it. You don't have to fight for the price here, and that makes it a lot more fun. People enjoy that. People like that, and we like that too. And it eliminates a lot of the pressure, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like to go shop for a car, because there's a lot of pressure. We don't do that here.
My name's Tom Smith. Our prices are actually so good. I have sold cars to people in Warsaw, Poland, Nigeria, and I think 7 states in just the 2 years I've been here. We actually have 4 of the top 25 salesmen for Suzuki in the whole United States here, and I'm fortunate enough to be one of them, so just can't beat the pricing.
My name's David Harbert. I'm a service writer. I'm also an IT guy. We care about the customer's needs. We want to make sure that they're happy and satisfied with the service that they receive, and we want them coming back. We can service any vehicle. Our technicians are highly trained and skilled. We have customer pickup and delivery service. A lot of customers find that outside of the local guys that won't accommodate to them. We'll make sure that customers have either a vehicle, have a place to go. We get them there. If the car needs picked.
Man, you guys can just hear that. Think about that, right? They're not about, making things look good or sound good. They care about service and your experience in the sale. But a lot of people just care about your experience in the sale and not just the service, right? They don't want to make it pushy, right? What this guy's saying is he doesn't want you to not have a place to go. It's just very people focused. And at the end of the day, yes, it's a business and it needs to make profit, it needs to make money. But how do you do that? Jim always says you have to put the customer first and the team first. And you can just see it by the legacy he's lived. I know many of you guys have gone through our Rethink You program and are so impacted by just learning how to rethink you so you can better connect with the people you're selling to, or whether you're an entrepreneur, right? The businesses that you're working with, we can better connect with the team that you're creating, right? As someone who has a team of a handful of people, it's really helpful to think about both the process of my team and how I treat them and when I'm selling to a customer. So you can just hear it in its interweave. There's really a culture and a heart to take care of people. And that's what I love, right? This is, many of you hear Jim say, hey, it's not BS. Like, Google the Jim Shorkey Family Auto Group. So the reason I wanted to do this and sit down with you guys is I wanted to show you the real deal back when Jim was still a part of things, what that looked like. So let's jump in. We're going to jump into a section here in a minute where we get testimonies from real customers. And it's fun to go back nearly almost 15 years now and look back to what was the video quality like? What did it sound like? Definitely feels like a little bit of a different time, but you can still hear the heart of it all come through. So just the things we teach you in Rethink Sales and inside of our Rethink You program, you can just hear the heart of it was birthed here. So let's jump in a little deeper.
Oh, like I say, this is our third time experiencing buying a car, so we've been here a lot. The biggest thing here is just like the family, just everybody's like trying to help. You're sitting in the waiting room, and if you're there more than 2 minutes, they're there. Can we help you? Can we get you something to drink? Brothers and sisters and dads, and you never know which Jim Sharkey's calling you, but they always make sure that you're taken care of right away as soon as you walk in, which is very nice.
These people out here are fabulous. As far as I'm concerned, they treat me good. I'm one of these guys that I like the little things. The salesman said first right off, and he says, would you like something to drink? Coffee, a pop, whatever. And he went, and, you know what I mean? Some dealerships you go to, you don't get that treatment. They're all nice, especially Kate and Matt, and the man back in service. As far as I'm concerned, he's great. Bill. Here, it didn't cost me an arm and a leg for the car. They treated me great. Jim Shorkey's price got me here, but the people bring me back.
Yeah, I love that. Jim Shorkey's price got me here, but the people brought me back, right? So there's a competitive price, but there's also the people that care, right? And so those two factors are really important when you think about what makes a good sale. Is not just a good price, not just a competitive price. You may not always be the lowest, you may not always be the cheapest, but a competitive price and taking care of people.
The price that brought me out here, then once I found out everything was legitimate, they treat me so darn good. I feel like family after a while. Get to know everybody on the first name basis, and they have a top-notch sales staff here. I know everybody almost on a first name basis. Believe me, I see you'll get treated like family out there.
What a great day.
Hey, we just did a video on this, what she's saying here. What a great day. We just did a whole video about that famous Pittsburgh slogan. So go ahead back a couple episodes and take time to watch it. I'll let her keep talking about it. But that's the famous slogan. Whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, whether it's shining, it's always a great day. And really that kind of sets the attitude for the culture. Not just that the customer's experiencing when you're doing sales, but also, you know, how you're approaching your attitude towards sales. So such a good motto to live by.
In here, you can be in a completely horrible mood, and when you leave here, you're gonna have a great day. Get in here, Katie's the first face you see. She's usually the last one, and when you're here, you're family. A lot of women are apprehensive, I guess you could say, as to, oh, I'm gonna go in there, they're gonna take advantage of me because I am a woman. That's not the case here at all. They're straightforward. They're gonna tell you like it is. It's in black and white. There's no hidden agenda. They're gonna tell you, this is your price, this is your payment, this is the best we can do for you. Here it is, and there's no pressure.
I just told Mr. Shorkey the other day, I says, I don't care if you'd sell mules. I would come back to this dealership just because of the dealership.
Exactly. So nice to be able to come into a place and know that you're getting true honesty. Everybody here is just so nice, pleasant. They're always, it's just like one big happy family.
Cookies are the best cookies in the world, and I'm not allowed to eat them. Here, I've always wanted to do this. Is this going on TV? I hope you all get a shot of that because you might never see that again.
I was just going to say, that hasn't happened forever.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for joining me and watching this together. I think it's just really, this really starts to show you all the episodes you see where we're talking with Mark or we're talking with Rodney and we're talking about health and wealth and disciplines, and all of that came out of this culture where you take care of people first, whether that's your team or customers. So guys, I'd love your feedback in the comments. We posted a short just showcasing a snippet of this video and people loved it. And for me, this is a big part of what I see the Rethink Sales Show all about, is focusing on the customer and focusing on the team that you're building. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that throwback. Let us know if you'd like more content like this in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.